4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, Ranchin here, bringing all StarCraft commentary. This is going to be the Withers match in Group E, Round 32 in the Nate MSL. We're going to have a movie up against By Hero on Ultimatum. Going to have a movie at the 5 o'clock position as the blue protoss, the lower right that is, and at the upper left-hand position at 11 o'clock we're going to have By Hero as the orange zerg. Refer to him as By Hero or Hero, whatever. Both these players fairly proficient in these matchups, their best matchups. Just over 50%, both of them, 53 I believe. Pretty much the same for both players. And I gotta say, it's kind of a duel of the new kids on the block. Both these guys very promising young players, expected to really lead their teams in the future. At the moment, kind of the youngsters of their teams, but a year or two from now they're expected to be the champions of their respective teams. Movie at the moment, the moment is actually gonna plant a freaking pylon in the middle of the map. Gonna go for some freaking cheese. They were showing the players that I didn't see at all. That didn't see that happening at all. Gonna plant a pylon in the middle of the map. Just gonna try take the game to By Hero right away. I'm gotta question this a little bit. This is kind of movie style. It tends to play in this kind of way, kind of a little bit cheesy sometimes, playing these risky all-in strats sometimes. Gonna go for a 2-gate, I think. Quite possibly going to go for a 2-gate and just going to get as many zealots in there and try to attack By Hero. And By Hero, I believe, is actually going to go for a 12 hatch, so this might be playing right into Movie's hands without him knowing this at all, and that could be pretty bad. Overlord's going to not spot those gateways at all. By Hero's going to have to be very careful. Going to have to get his... Oh, yeah, it is a 2-gate. Very interesting positions, I got to say. Yeah, he's positioning them so at least one gate is going to be closer to one expansion. He's going to send the probe to the upper right-hand position. This is a 4-player map, so By Hero doesn't actually know where... Movie doesn't actually know where By Hero is. He's going to go to the upper right-hand first, then going to go to the upper left-hand, I assume. Maybe even send a Zealot towards that position, try to do as much damage as possible. Second colony should be coming up now for Hero. Pylon inside of Movie's base. Setting a second probe out, in fact, for Zealot should be imminent. Spawning pool... just about halfway, just about getting halfway down. The extractor come down as well, and Hero's going to need to protect his natural expansion a lot. He's going to need to pull a bunch of drones off the line. He's going to need a second colony inside of his main. I'm going to see whether he actually manages to plot one down inside of his natural or not. Although I don't really think, yeah, this probe's going to spot this. I really don't think Movie's actually going to go for the natural expansion. Natural expansion, not really much damage to be done there. He could take it could possibly take out all the natural expansion, but just doesn't have enough troops. So drones actually being moved out now by Hero. Gonna see whether By Hero probe being moved out by Hero. Anyway, Zealot now is gonna attack the natural expansion alongside probe. Not gonna go for the drones. The drone coming in here, but he's probably gonna try to kill it before he manages to put down a second colony. We're gonna see what they actually managed to put down. No, just barely prevented play, but another drone comes down. Is gonna plop down the creep colony. 2 more Zealots coming in. At this point, Hero is gonna know this is the kind of attack is coming. Second drone's trying to put down second colony. 1 more creep colony being coming down. Now Zerglings actually coming down the ramp. What Movie needs to do here is prevent those creep colonies from turning into Sunkens. Yeah, forces 2 cancels there. Took 1 out and forced 1 cancel. Managed to kill the drone before it managed to do anything else. There are some Zealots in the field. They're meanwhile going to intercept the reinforcements. Those 2 Zealots going to have a bit of a hard time fighting them off. Yeah, just dying here to those Zerglings. Just going to have to fall back to the gateways. Movie might actually manage to take out this natural expansion. At the very least, Hero's going to try to minimize the damage. Going to take out as many Zealots as they can. We're going to see he might actually decide to move out with his Zerglings, ignore his natural expansion. He's actually, no, he's going to go for these Zealots. He has quite a large number. Movie might be in a lot of trouble here. Does not have a very large Zealot number. Only 2 Zealots now left alongside with 2 probes. Probes not really helping too much. A 3rd Zealot coming in. Probes heavily damaged. He does manage to fight back the Zerglings. 6 Zerglings at the moment. Natural expansion still standing, and this is just it. Even a creep colony inside of the main for Hero, just in case. But he's mining pretty well at his main. Movie meanwhile has been saturating his own main, but this is fairly all in, and if he doesn't manage to do any significant damage here, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. A lot of Zerglings now with speed just surrounding those Zealots. Zealots attempting to fight back, but only 2 left at this point alongside 1 single probe to support. They're going to get still surrounded, still fighting back fairly well. 1 of them heavily damaged, but not really microing there by Hero. 1 of the Zealots now again is going to get picked off, and the last Zealot might get picked off. One reinforcement Zealot come in and try to push those Zerglings back. Zerglings aren't going to get another trying to kill off the probe. Kill off the Zealot, and only 2 Zealots now for Movie. We're going to see whether Hero actually decides to go for the main. The main is completely undefended. If you manage to get some Zerglings in there, not even all of them, just a small number of Zerglings inside of Movie's main, Movie's going to be in a lot of trouble because he's not going to be able to enforce that at all. There is a Forge coming down in the natural expansion, but that's quite a bit late. Actually, Zerg is not going to try to force a cancel. Actually going to go in right for the main, going to kill as many probes as he can. Meanwhile, going to, again, kill all of those Zealots. Going to go inside of the main, kill as many probes as he can. By Hero, the only thing he needs to do now is just micro around. Those 2 probes could do so much damage. Nothing to support. No Zealots. Okay, there is that Forge coming down. But the Zerglings are going to attack the pole and try to take the Forge down. There should be a cannon coming in, though. Cannon coming in down natural expansion. By Hero's going to try to expand. Forced to forced to cancel a cannon twice. That's definitely not Minos he wants to waste at the moment. Does have a Zealot inside of Hero's base, but there are a bunch of Zergs going to be able to sneak in, force another cancel. Only 2 Zealots to fight them back. They actually might be able to hold this off while his Hero's being forced to use his drones to kill that last Zealot that was inside of his base. There is a cannon morphing up inside. Second colony inside of By Hero's base. All the drones being pulled off. At least most of them. We're going to see probably going for the natural expansion, start mining there. Forge actually being surrounded by Zerglings. They're actually going to go for main. There's only one going to counter to defend. 3 Zealots being on for Movie. He's actually being very persistent here. Going to continue attacking this natural expansion. Drones are just being pulled off the line to try to prevent this. Meanwhile, probe drill, getting some of those Zerglings caught in. Nice. The cannon, I'm not sure whether it was cancelled or taken down, but the cannon's no longer there. Meanwhile, Movie just has that Zealot inside the natural expansion trying to pick off some drones. There are Zerglings who are being funneled and aren't going to be able to pick the last single Zealot.